Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Welcome to English grade 8 video lecture series. Students, today we are going to start our unit number 11. It's our new chapter and we are going to talk about its introduction. I'll introduce you with the theme overview and the important things that are mentioned in the lesson, and also we will go through each and every student's learning outcome so that you come prepared when you start attending the video lecture series. So I hope that you are active and very much attentive for this lesson. Let's first talk about unit number 1's title. This is called Overpopulation Dilemma. Yes, we have overpopulation in our country, and this is a very big problem. So this lesson tells you that how we can overcome overpopulation, which results in so many different problems. So we need to take control of this dilemma and we need to take serious measures about it. The main theme that you can see throughout the whole lesson is called population education, because you are being educated about population, how does it work, about numbers and other relevant things. The sub-theme that we are following is called general impact of population growth on health and nutrition on a national level. Of course, overpopulation affects your health, it affects nutrition, it has effects on so many other problems, and it generates so many other problems. So it's a very big factor. So by reading this lesson, dear students, you will be educated enough to think about the problem, the dilemma which we have, and you can come up with your own solutions as well, and you can totally agree with the solutions mentioned in the lesson. All right, let's give a quick overview of the lesson, including the theme of overpopulation dilemma. There are too many people in the world, and this is causing problems. When there are too many people, it is hard to find enough food, water, and other things we need. It can also harm the environment and make it difficult to get good health care. Now, to solve these problems, we need to plan for families, educate people, protect the environment, and work together. By understanding these issues, we can work towards a better future for everyone. Yes, students, we need to be educated about population and also overpopulation, and we see that how it has a chain of reaction, a very different kinds of effects on other problems, on other issues that we face on national level. So this was a quick overview of the theme. Now let's move on to our students' learning outcomes. So we have divided these students' learning outcomes into different lecture series. First one, we will talk about grammar. In lecture number 1, the competency being focused is grammar. You have to use all types of tenses correctly in speech and writing. Yes, we are going to talk about tenses, and if you have followed the previous lessons, we've been talking about all those different kinds of tenses. Now we will see that what tense is coming our way in this lesson, and we will deal with it with sufficient examples. Now, for the lecture number 2, you have to examine and interpret the use of conjunctions, which is a part of speech. We are well aware of it, and we are also going to see what are transitional devices or transitional words in speech and writing to create the effect, and who are we creating the effect for the reader or for the listener. So we will see how conjunctions and how transitional devices connect your thoughts and ideas and make your sentences in a very good flow. So conjunction, which is a part of speech, you may have to revise it before attending the lesson so that you will learn more about it and also about its practical application with examples. In the next lecture, we are going to talk about vocabulary, and we are going to consult or use our dictionary or thesaurus. These are our reference materials, our resources. We will use it for abbreviation and acronyms correctly. We will use dictionary and thesaurus. We will find out abbreviations of words of different group of words, and also we will see what are acronyms and how they can be found in dictionary or thesaurus. In the next students learning outcome, we will use knowledge of syllable patterns, roots, for example, bio, func, these are roots, and prefixes and suffixes, semi, quad, ologist, or Ishan, to construct multi-syllabic words and pronounce the words with correct stress. So students, we are well aware that syllable is the unit of sound of a word. We break down word into different syllables. There are different syllable patterns which we have talked about, and we will see what are root words, how we can add prefixes and suffixes to these root words to create multi-syllabic words. Words with more than one or two syllables, and they are called multi-syllabic words. Not only we are going to make them, we are also going to pronounce them correctly. And now next one, we have our lecture 4A. We will analyze larger paragraphs with abstract concepts to identify sentences that support the main idea, and we are going to do this with evidence, with cause and effect, and comparison and contrast. Now the first part is the whole SLO is about reading comprehension. It is about reading competency. We will analyze large paragraphs. We will analyze the text with, and we will see that what are those sentences that support the main idea. Those are supporting sentences we need to find, and we need to find them with evidence, with cause and effect. What are the causes and what are the effects of those causes? And we will also see how we can identify comparisons and contrasts. So this is about our reading comprehension to elevate our reading skills and become better readers. In the next lecture, we will talk about using common punctuation cues or marks to aid or to help comprehension when reading. For example, comma, full stop, exclamation mark, colon, dash, parenthesis, slash, and ellipsis. These are all our common punctuation cues. We will see which one we are going to attempt. You can look it out in your book and see and be prepared for learning that punctuation cue or mark specifically, and we will go through the lecture with examples. In the next lecture 5A, this is about your oral communication. The SLO says that we need to speak confidently and fluently in a wide range of contexts to fulfill different purposes. Now, we have been doing our oral communication lessons for the past few chapters, and we have seen different things and learned rules and concepts and ideas. So be prepared. This time we are going to learn that how we can speak confidently in English and how we can maintain and adapt our fluency as well. Next lecture is about writing, where we will write arguments to support claims with clear reasons and relevant evidence. We are talking about a type of writing which is called argumentative writing, or texts that are called argumentative texts. Now, in argumentative writing, students, we have claims and reasons, we have arguments, counter-arguments, counterclaims, and all these terms that you need to know as a writer of argumentative writing type, that how you can present the arguments before the readers, not only yours but of the other side as well, and how we can take forward our argumentative writing. These are all the students' learning outcomes that we will be covering. I hope, students, that you will enjoy these lecture series. You can find the video by scanning the QR code, and I'll see you in the next video lesson with lecture number 1. Take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.